Hello YouTube, this is Charlie426 and today we have the review of the Master Grade GM ground type. I recently started to buy a few Master Grades recently, mostly the low cost ones. So basically what I'm going for these days are to collect or buy the non-Gundam type mobile suits. So basically that would be, those who are not familiar with the Gundam series, is basically a non-Gundam mobile suit. So those are like GMs, Zaku's, Gelgoos, and those kind of stuff. So I went for this one as well. Now it's been a while. It's been a while that I actually bought or build a quite an old Master Grade. Of course, this came out in 2001, but still, basically these are the 1.0 structures. So there will be some parts that that kind of looks kind of unstable, loose, or has problems into them. So I got this about I guess $35. I'm not sure what's the currency these days, and since these are quite old now, they have now limited numbers. So the store that I usually go buy Master Grades these days told me that now after once this one gets sold out, there's going to be like a low chance of coming back out. So they're basically selling the last stock of these. Of course, if you're lucky, there will be online websites that still has these, but I don't usually buy them online, so I took a chance and bought this. And I've been looking at this Master Grade for quite a long time now, because actually since I was in elementary school, I actually wanted to buy this, and for quite a while. And then I saw the GM Sniper as well. Basically they're the same ones, but just different colors. So the GM Sniper would be the same, entirely exactly the same, but green. So if you see the box art, you can see the GM Sniper right over there. So I was actually quite on a dilemma whether to buy this or the GM Sniper. So I decided to just buy this because the store had this, and I'm kind of waiting for the GM Sniper 2 Master Grade someday. I'm just hoping that it would come out someday, because the GM Sniper 2 was or is still a popular grunt suit. So let's begin with the review. As you can see, I finished building this. To be honest, on the picture it looks like a like a dark orange, or how should I say this, a tangerine or orange color orange, the fruit color orange. So basically a darker, but once you actually build this, it's more like a cheese color orange, yellowish, including the shield and everything. But still, recently I've been buying a lot dark color Master Grade, so I don't mind a bit being a bright color. It kind of breaks the mood and all the stuff that I've been buying recently. So as you can see, I finished the Master Grade itself. I didn't put any dry transfer decals on it because I was kind of getting lazy. And let's see, once what you get in this is, well, of course, the mobile suit itself, the Master Grade. You get one beam rifle, which he is holding. I'll go to that later. One machine gun, which is on the other hand a shield, and you get extra ammo packs. Technically you get 3, 1 on the gun and 2 on the side armors. And beyond that, you get a lot of accessories, more like weapons. And considering the time this came out, they did kind of go all out on the weapons. For example, you get this missile pack, missile launcher bazooka. I forgot the exact term or name. So for me, I'm not much of a fan of this weapon, and I don't like having too much weapons. So yeah, I'll get into this detail later. You get, technically you see these packs. You get 4. You attach 3, and then you get 1 more. If you see the manual on the back of it, it recommends or tells you that if you have a Gundam ground type or Gundam EZ-8, they come with a backpack which you can store these in. Now, of course, the store that I usually go, they have the Gundam EZ8, but since it's a Gundam, I don't really tend to buy it. And besides that, you get extra hands. Oh, the ones I'm currently using are the ones that has the one thumb, one finger, and three fingers connected together, so you can move the fingers. The ones I can move, these are just the non-movable hands. I was doing something else, so I used one fist, so you won't see it here. And you get two beam sabers. The unique part of this one is that the beam sabers are stored inside the legs, so that kind of got my attention as well, so I'm gonna go over that later. Of course, and two beam sabers, the standard ones. As I said in my dual Gundam review, I'm not much of a fan of beam sabers, so I barely use them. And funny enough, one thing that surprised me was that you also get the sniper rifle that the GM Sniper uses, exactly the same, but of course the green GM Sniper, there's also one more feature in it which connects to the Gundam itself with a long cable and into another cooling unit. And you get the hands for the sniper rifle. Since this is not exactly the GM Sniper, I won't be using it. So let's get into the actual review now. Let me just change a few stuff. Let me just get closer. Okay. First of all, I'll go with the weapons first, just to get that out. So let's just hope I don't make the same mistake this time. I'm gonna detach the weapons first. Somehow the hands are kind of quite stiff somehow. Maybe I just got lucky on that. So we'll go over the weapons first. So as I said, this is the beam rifle that you get. Kind of looks standard. I believe. I did watch the Gundam the 8 MS team of course, but I didn't really enjoy watching it that much. So I barely have some correct information about it. But I believe this is the standard beam rifle they use for the Gundam ground type, I believe. But I believe it had extra colors in it, so maybe not. And you can also move this handle, so you can use this as a handle as well. The green part here is actually a sticker, and yeah, that's basically, you just snap two pieces together and that's it. Standard beam rifle. Next one is my favorite, is actually this machine gun. This is also a standard weapon for the Gundam EZ8, the GM Sniper, Gundam ground type, and of course for this GM ground type. The unique part is that, well, I didn't really clean this up yet because I wanted to show how once you finish the kit what it looks like. So I don't do really coloring. I don't paint anything. So one unique feature is that you can open this up, or like you can latch this down, and they have these pegs here. So all you gotta do is there's these small holes here. Well, not exactly holes, but more like marks. So that's it. You can extend this. Those who actually fire the machine gun for real in life, you know what these are for now. You have these ammo clips. So just snap. Technically, these are just two pieces snapped together. All you gotta do is just slide out the ammo clip, and you're good to go. All you gotta do is just slide it in here. It also works the same way as how the side skirt armors works in this. You just need to slide it up. So yeah, we're done with the machine gun. Now we have the beam rifles. Beam sniper rifle. So it's a pretty long weapon, actually. One of the big weapons I ever seen. The height is almost as similar as the kit itself. Well, of course, the kit is a bit taller, but still, considering the length, it's pretty long. There's not much special features into it. You just need to snap two big pieces together and put this and that on. As you can see, the scope, you see this red part here, that's actually not a clear piece. Well, technically it is clear, but it's not actually a piece where you cut off from these kind of parts. These are actually it's actually a sticker, a plastic sticker. The best comparison would be, it's one of those similar stickers where you get from the old one from the HG Gundam Wing kits, like the chest piece. This is just like a shiny sticker, a big piece, so you just need to put that there. And yeah, that's it. For this is since a big weapon, and this is the handle, I believe. You need a special hand for this, so I believe you use the special hand here, and then use it like this, and then you snap another piece together. Okay, let me just get with this. This is a kind of awkward angle for me, but still, yeah, there we go. This is how you do it. Just snap on two hands, and there we go. So technically, those who aren't aware of this now, if the GM sniper, they don't really, or the GMs don't usually do the actual sniping pose. They just carry this around and just use this scope as a camera and then fire. So there's no radical posing with this. And now for the missile launcher. One unique feature is that you get some sort of a hook here. I mean, a small keychain type part here. So that's one unique feature. Also, that that red part is a sticker. So just be aware of that. Now, each pack of these has 2 missiles in it. Now, technically, they give you 10 missiles. So 8 of them are just one solid piece, and 2 of them were like missile parts that you have to build together. I got lazy and just used the one piece. So technically that's it. I'm gonna show you what's inside this. So basically, they make you put in the missiles and put these tops on it. So you just open them, and I'm not sure if this will pop out, but let me just open both of them. As you can see, I'm not sure if it will show on camera, but there's these small pieces, and it's kind of difficult for me to use my hands, but there are missiles in it. Let's see. Let me try getting one out actually. So I'm going to use a pair of tweezers. I'm not sure if it'll work, but let's just hope it does. There we go. This is the actual missile. So basically, each pack has 2 of them each. When I first saw this, I've seen another friend build this before. So I thought these were like spring-loaded actions. So you can actually fire these plastic missiles, and I was like, that would be very cool, because back then I built SD series, and some SDs actually had spring-loaded action weapons. So I was hoping to see that in a Master Grade, but this one, not so much. Okay, we're done with the weapons, except for the beam sabers. We'll go through that while reviewing the kit itself. Now, as you can see, the kit is just one big, solid, bulky GM. The typical GM. Yeah. I really love how the designs of the GMs are. Oh, there's something here. I'm just gonna take that off. Okay. So, as I said, the colors, the light brownish colors, they don't matter. So they're basically accurate as the box or the picture you see. The only thing is the orange now, because as I said, in the box or picture you see there, it's mostly shown in a darker orange, and this is like a light cheese color. Now let's start with the head. Now you get a green visor, and inside the part, I believe so technically this is a green visor, so technically you don't need the sticker, but on top of this part, that's actually a sticker. On the instruction manual, they recommend you put the sticker on top of the green part, green clear piece, but I did just follow the manual. But next time, if I do get a similar one, I'm not gonna do that anymore, because there's no much point, because I prefer the visor color better. And of course, since it is a mobile suit now, they can't only see the front, so also on the back you also have another sticker to put there. Now you can see the green sticker. Now that is kind of painful to put on. Yeah, I did do one decal, the 07. I was on my process. I kind of slipped my hand and kind of ripped it off, so didn't go out very well. Well, at least it was a good try, but I guess this will be kind of my customization. So maybe a damaged shield customization, maybe someday. Okay, for the head, you can go up, down as that much where it looks like it's deactivated, and up that much, so barely looking up. In terms of articulation of the head, well, you can. That's about the amount you can go. If you force it, I believe if you force it, you can do it, but I don't want to snap it. Let's start with the chest. Now, the chest, I believe there's supposed to be a triangle decal here. I'm gonna put that. Basically, what I do is usually the like must have decals or the simple ones. So basically, if I bought the F91 Gundam, I wouldn't do most of the decals except for the F and the 91. So that's how it works. The cockpit, you see the pilot. And one thing I believe there's a piece that goes up, and I believe these are the self-defense mechanism from humans. I remember seeing the Apsalis or another mobile suit shooting a small missile onto the top and firing a lot of needles to the ground or bullets, killing all the people. So I believe that's one of those things here. If not, maybe it's something else I'm not aware about. The vents, well, they're just one piece and then another piece on top of it, so no big deal. The shoulder armor, let's see. I don't know, this part is quite sturdy, but the other one is kind of loose. I don't know why. So, in terms of arms, articulations, you get a hole for the shield, but you only get one, so no big deal. I believe in terms of bending, that's all much you can go. And then you can move the shoulder front to back a little bit, and that's all. And since this is an old Master Grade, so the shoulder will come loose, but all you're gonna do is just push it back in. And now in terms of side skirts armor, as I said, this is an ammo clip, so you just slide it up and on. Somehow one side is kind of stiff, the other one not so much, so I don't know why. The shield, one of my favorite looking shields of all times from GMs, because usually the grunt suits that the shields they use are just one solid, well, just one big long shield, and this one's kind of different. Of course, color issues. What you can do is that, well, this is you don't really hold it with the hand. It's actually on a peg here, and on the instruction manual you can, well, you can use this as like a weapon, like as a fist, like a punching weapon. So yeah, of course, I believe there are other ways to use this shield. So. And I know the shield doesn't really want to attach somehow, and yeah, you can use this like as a punching, a knuckle type of weapon. So that's one unique feature that I really like about this shield. And you can just, it's on some sort of swivel system, so you just need to attach it back on. And now we will go to the legs. One feature I like about the legs is the part where you can take out the beam saber from here, and somehow I like the design of the knees. The way how you build the entire kit, well, especially the legs, is you build the inner frame, and then you would just attach one solid piece from the front, back, and side. So that's how it works. As I said, the beam sabers are right in here. I'm not sure if this is the right leg I'm supposed to do, because one of them are kind of unstable, one is not. I believe it's let's see, I think it's this one. Maybe not. Now, it could be kind of stiff with the beam saber inside of it, so it can be a little bit difficult to take them out. I'm not going to take it out because it's really difficult for me to do that. And I do not want to snap anything off this time while doing a review. If I do snap another one, maybe I'll stop making these kind of reviews for my own sake. Okay, somehow it feels like it's got stuck in it. Okay, there we go. you open it and the beam saber will kind of look like it's popping out, but it's just inside there. So one unique feature, I really like it. I believe the Gundam ground type and the sniper also has the same. So I'm gonna assume if I did buy the Gundam EZ8 or Gundam ground type, I am going to assume that they have the exact same structure or at least similar structures to them. So yeah, the legs, I believe they can go about, well, that's as far as you go because of the armor, front and back. So in terms of balance, there's no balance issues that I had yet, unless they're all sturdy and, you know, locked up into place. So yeah, this is not back heavy, front heavy, whatever. And you can move the legs front connection because they're on a swivel joint somehow, so you can move it like that. So this one's mainly for ground use GM, so it won't have much articulations, unlike in space where you have to maneuver around stuff. Of course, in the show, yeah, these guys just usually hold a machine gun and a shield and just walk, you know, firing while walking. So yeah, they make it look like these guys are really somehow, you know, the usual casual, you know, shooting soldier types. And on the back, I don't know how this will happen, but you get these thrusters on the back. I really like how the backpack looks simple but detailed. I really like that design. So yeah, in posing, there's not much pose. I mean, you can pose it as much as you want, but you know, there won't be too much radical poses you can do. Now, one issue I have are the hands. Of course, these are the old style hands, so holding a weapon isn't that easy. I mean, there's no peg on the weapon or on the hand, so you're just going to make it hold it. So if I do give him like the beam rifle and the fingers all, you know, correct position, still it's wobbly. So when I first started the video, you saw this one like holding it like up. So since I just wanted to make it look like a cool pose while, you know, just holding the weapon, so I won't be doing much poses that as if it looks like shooting a weapon, because the gun is just too wobbly. It's same for the machine gun as well, so I might just put him in a pose where, you know, that doesn't really involve too much like firing weapon poses. So yeah, this was the review of the GM ground type, and hope this was really informative, and I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope I was really helping out with some people whether to buy this or not. If you can buy this, I recommend if you want it, you go buy it right away, because what I'm assuming is that now there are so many master grades coming out these days, they're definitely going to stop making the old ones. And the store where I go now, they still have like the Gelgoog, like the old 1.0 Gelgoog, the blue one. I believe that was used by Anavel Gato. Yeah, they still sell the Anavel Gato Gelgoog in that store. The White Ogre Zaku and stuff. So if you're looking for an old master grade, and if you want to go buy it right away, I'm still waiting for the master grade Nemo to come out again, and still waiting for a gun cannon 2.0, or at least a mass production type as a new master grade. Hope they don't, you know, mess that up somehow. So anyway, thank you for watching my video. Hope this was informative. If you have any questions or any suggestions, just leave a comment. And thank you for watching, and hope we can see you guys again. Thank you.